Silver vs Red F1 2018, 5 or Nothing, the Formula 1 documentary that tells one of the most epic battles on track between the multiple F1 champions Sebastian Vettel versus Lewis Hamilton. My name is Dani Lozano and I'm the creator of this documentary. In this video, we gonna watch and analyze your favorite moments in this documentary, using YouTube Analytics to discover the section of the video where the audience retention was the highest. The part of the documentary where people come to watch more often. On the 2018 German Grand Prix, there's 2 points this Grand Prix where people like to watch most. First of all, in qualifying, Hamilton is over-aggressive and damaged his car.
It puts Esteban Ocon maybe in a bit of trouble in the Force India as well. And who's that going very wide? That's Lewis Hamilton.
Gears won't change.
And he's stuck in
He goes wide, and at this point of the track, he damaged the car.
fourth gear then.
Stop.
This bouncing destroyed the gearbox or something about the hydraulic system of the car.
It's trundling.
No, stop. Loss of hydraulic. It's scrap
Car won't
PU.
stop.
PU risk. This is a PU risk.
Obviously, I try to find sad music to ambient this very sad moment for Lewis Hamilton, where he has to retire the car in qualifying in the German Grand Prix in a moment where he's behind in the championship, behind Vettel by 15-20 points. It's a crucial moment for the championship where he can start to lose the championship in favor of Vettel, and this retirement is very, very dramatic for Lewis at that moment, knowing he will start at the back of the grid next day on Sunday race.
And this is Hamilton getting out of his Mercedes car. He's trying to push it.
He tried to push the car to the box, but the box is very far away to push the car with your own hands. This moment, for me, defines what is Lewis Hamilton, a true fighter. He never gives up.
Back into the pits. Down at turn 10, Lewis Hamilton stopped the car. He's trying to get it moving again.
I was also trying to see if I can get the car back to the garage, just trying to push it back in the hope that maybe they could fix it.
Lewis Hamilton is out of qualifying.
And now in this moment he realizes it's impossible. Look at the body signals.
He looks properly winded and wounded now.
When I was editing this part of the documentary, I was very emotional as well, watching these moments of Lewis suffering.
Sometimes you just can't believe things happen and unfold the way they do.
Hey, Luis, are you okay? Hey. Okay, it's all over. By my calculations, we win the championship by 1 point.
This is a flashback that I introduced in this moment about the 2007 Formula 1 season, the last race where Lewis Hamilton, in the middle of the race, he suffered some kind of issue with the car and he lost a couple of places. Raikkonen won the race and finally Lewis lost the championship by 1 point. And this is in Malaysia 2016, battle for the championship between Rosberg and Hamilton. Hamilton suffered an engine issue, blow up. Here in this race probably is where Hamilton lost the championship, the 2016 championship. Connecting these two dramatic moments where Lewis Hamilton lost the championship in previous seasons with this one that could potentially be another moment where Lewis Hamilton would lose another championship, this time in the 2018 season. That's the meaning of these flashbacks.
When you're fighting for a championship this close, you can't afford days like this.
Provisional pole for Valtteri Bottas. Toto Wolff cannot believe where that has come from. Sebastian Vettel, if he holds this lap together, could absolutely smash the track record. Here at Hockenheim, Vettel crosses the line now, and it is pole position for Sebastian Vettel in front of his home fans.
Adrenaline. Thank you guys.
The second part of this Grand Prix and the moment you watch mods is absolutely the opposite for both drivers. The moment it starts to rain, Vettel is on pole, Hamilton recovered a lot of places, he's actually in 4th place I think.
He goes off the track and there's a Force India of Sergio Perez spinning off the track as well and kicking up. Bottas is ahead of Kimi Raikkonen.
And in this part of the documentary also I create some kind of flashbacks.
I got to try and catch Sebastian somehow.
These words were said by Lewis before the start of this race. He started last, Vettel started on pole. And this is a kind of message to try to put pressure on Vettel. I try to put this flashback in the Vettel's mind before to crash. Obviously, it's not correlated. It was my invention. Try to connect in the driver's mind some kind of flashback like this one. And the second flashback before the crash happened previous season in 2017. Vettel and Hamilton, same situation, fighting for the World Championship. Vettel started from pole in Singapore 2017. In the race start to rain, like here in Germany. Vettel crashed with Raikkonen and Verstappen. These three were out in the first lap. Hamilton started from 5th, won that race, and started to secure the championship.
Sebastian Vettel!
Look at Sebastian punching the steering wheel like, no. Hamilton started last. You are start on pole. You have a very big margin in points. You can increase it for the championship. And suddenly you lose everything. You lose absolutely everything in your home circuit in Germany. Even when I start this documentary, I start to plan to make this documentary. I knew that this moment in the documentary should have to be represented in a very special edit, very powerful edit in terms of emotions. I used the music to do that, the images, the silence. Talking about music in the documentary, I made a video, my 5 favorite songs of this documentary, Silver vs Red F1 2018, 5 for Nothing. In this car, you can find the video and watch it. Very interesting. This moment for me represent the whole documentary. The music starts to sound, dramatic music, and the team radio, Sebastian, that it's so sad.
Sake. Sorry, guys.
He's absolutely desperate, crying.
Well, not much emotions. I mean, disappointed. Small mistake with a big impact on the race result. This is racing, so it's my mistake. For sure, it was not a good day.
And after that, Lewis won this race and he recovered all chances to fight for the championship. Finally, he won it, as you know. Probably this is the moment of the documentary you watch most. I'm sure you are a Sebastian Vettel fan. Obviously, you skip this part because a lot of people tell me in the comments that a lot of Vettel fans skip this part of the video. For them, I know it's so sad, but I had to represent it. I had to represent it in this way because for me, it means a lot. For me, here is where the championship in 2018 was decided. For many reasons that I could tell in this video, but it will be very long. But yeah, also it's a moment that you watch a lot of times in this documentary.